family. Shalom, everybody. All praise to the Most High Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Great job, great job. Of course, by our great brother Kasaja, HOI Philly. Excellent job, excellent job. Fire class, no pun intended. Fire class, fire class. And speaking of which, I'm gonna come to a little bit of foolish boasting, like Paul said. Um, Hollywood. Camps on Hollywood Boulevard, right? Hollywood Boulevard, I want to say maybe 2017, 2018. I always forget. Rob Judah can refresh my memory. Not too many camps was teaching on Hollywood Boulevard. When we formed, when I set up HOILA, of course, I want to kind of teach where, there's a good flow of traffic of people at. That's what I'm used to, foot traffic, because you out there to interact with the people and, wake Israel up. The Lord said, wisdom crieth in the chief places of concourse. So sometimes brothers be on the side of a highway with cars going by, nobody walking by. You're not really teaching nobody, interacting with nobody. But anyway, you're supposed to try to set up camp spots where there's a flow of traffic of people, chief places of concourse. So 2017, 2018, we opened up HOI Los Angeles. So we started going on, put your phones and cameras on mute. Phones and cameras on mute. Cut off your camera, Penuel. Cut off your camera. All right, yeah. So there was not many camps. I think ISUPK was on, they were the only ones on Hollywood, and they weren't going out there all the time. They was like touch and go. They might be out there on a Friday or Saturday once in a while. I think eventually they start going out to teach where their school was at in other parts of LA. They was moving around. So it wasn't really no consistent camps on Hollywood. I think there was some brothers in North Hollywood, but that's way down from where we teach, right? So we started going out to Hollywood, right? Y'all saw the videos. It was building up. I think we went through about 7, 8 HOILA channels. Every time we get a good amount of subscribers, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, they flag our channel, right? It was either Esau or haters in Israel, or a combination of both. So we started to build momentum on Hollywood Boulevard. Y'all remember if y'all was watching. So all of a sudden, all these other Los Angeles camps, and this is not a slight at anybody or anything, but all of a sudden, after 2020, because we went out during a pandemic, and people really looked at that like, wow, HOILA they still out there during a pandemic. All of a sudden, after 2020, 2021, we did the big HOILA Unity camp out there. All of a sudden, all these camps in LA want to come teach on Hollywood. Some brothers want to come back to Hollywood and teach. After shaking the dust off of it, all of a sudden, right? Give me Philippians. Give me that classic one of Philippians 1 and 14. And I'm gonna show y'all what I'm leading up to, because it's all in the spirit. It's all in the spirit. This is not, I'm not going maybe where y'all think I'm going with this. It's all going to end up in the spirit at the end. Right? Start at 14. Philippians 1 and 14, the classic.
Khan, this is Philippians chapter 1 verse 14. When everybody have it, say Khan. It's Philippians chapter 1 and verse 14. And many of the brethren in the Lord, waxing confident by bonds, are much more bold to speak the word without fear.
So Paul said, hey, a lot of the brethren got strong from seeing what I was going through and me being an example, and they got much more bold to speak without fear. Because I believe, in my most humble opinion, at one time, certain brothers didn't really want the smoke of teaching on Hollywood Boulevard. Now, all of a sudden, but anyway, and I'm not likening myself to Paul, I'm just saying, imitation is the best form of flattery. Now, I know Fabi. But Paul said, through my strength and me being an example, it gave other brothers the spirit to speak Yahushua without fear. Right? Everybody understand, Khan? Y'all with me? So sometimes you can be an encouragement to other brothers and sisters. You can put that spirit into them. That's why the scriptures say when we go to war, we can't have anybody fearful amongst us, because it'll start putting fear in the war camp. You got to have everybody bold in the spirit so you can encourage encourage the rest of the men, like during the time of Judas, when he made that great speech and he encouraged the rest of the Maccabees and the rest of the brothers to fight against the Greeks. So Paul was saying what I was going through made other brothers bolder to speak the word without fear, right? Read on.
Verse 15. Some indeed preach Christ, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill.
Now, some brothers could have seen the HOI numbers, seen what was going on out there. I want to go out there too. Some preach out of envy and strife, others of goodwill. It might have just been a motivation, right? We're going to keep it humble. Read on.
The one preach Christ of contention.
I'm going to set up my camp out there, and we're going to show you how it's done. Some teach out of contention. Good.
Not sincerely.
It's not sincere. I'm going to get me some views on YouTube. Right? Good.
Supposing to add affliction to my bones.
Right? We know brothers are out there already, but we're going to show our way into there also. Right? Good.
But the other of love.
Hey, yo, I'm inspired, man. I just want to go out and do the work. Brothers motivate me. Brothers, brothers gave me some encouragement. Right? Out of love and sincerely. Good.
Knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel.
Come on.
What then? Notwithstanding every way, whether in pretense,
whether it's for show, go ahead,
or in truth,
come on,
Christ is preached.
Yahushua is preached. Either way, the word is going out. Either way, the word is going out. That's the main thing, right? Come on.
And I therein do rejoice.
And we gonna rejoice. Go ahead.
Yea, and will rejoice.
Because the more the merrier. Right? All kinds of camps came out of the woodwork wanting to teach on Hollywood. Hollywood getting blazed with the word of the Most High. Okay? Y'all see where I'm going? All right. Let's bring it on home now. Give me Jeremiah 5:14. Let's bring it on home. Jeremiah 5:14. And y'all gonna see my point in the spirit.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 14. When everybody have it, say This is the book of Jeremiah. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 14. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord God of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them.
So the word been going out so much on Hollywood Boulevard. The word, and the Most High's word is fire. The word been going out so much. All praise to the Most High since we came out there 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. I think around 2021, 2022, a lot of camps. You got Watchmen on Hollywood, they on North Hollywood. You got Freestyle One, Shield of Wisdom. They teach right down the street They teach right down the street from our camp spot. You got Sakari. They on Hollywood and Highland now. Then you had when the Kwame Amos came out to California, they hit up Rob Judah and said, we want to teach in y'all spot because Hollywood and Highland got a little bit better foot traffic. So we come out there, you know, Watchmen, the Young Lions, they want the fire. BOW did a unity camp out there with another camp from Florida. And other camps been coming out there sporadically as of the last 2 to 3 years. So Hollywood been getting constantly hit with that word. Whether in pretense or in truth, Yahweh Shah has been preached a lot on Hollywood Boulevard. Hence, Chuck D, Ice Cube, and Big Daddy Kane's song, Burn Hollywood Burn, has literally come to pass because the word been going out on Hollywood Boulevard so much from so many different camps. The Most High literally is burning the damn place down. By Shema
Mashiach Yahushua. Gone.
Gun?
That's plain.
That's plain right there.
Gone.
So you can't get around that. That word been hitting Hollywood, and the Lord said his word is like fire. The word is fire spiritually. Now, y'all saw, again, this is not about tooting HOR horn. I was like, yo, nobody's really teaching on Hollywood like that no more. Let's go out there because I like a spot with some good foot traffic so we can interact and try to wake up Israel. So y'all saw some of the camps, man. Gabar Ash, I know Gabar Ash used to be like, man, I love watching y'all on late Saturday nights. You know, I used to go live on Facebook. Gabar Ash used to be like, yo, Els, I'm looking forward to watching y'all out there. I mean, it is what it is. It was some fiery camps out there. Fiery, literally. Okay?
God.
So it sparked a lot of other brothers to want to come out to Hollywood Boulevard. So you got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 camps that been hitting Hollywood Boulevard for the last 2, 3 years, just crushing it, killing the word, just the word constantly going out there. So the word is spiritually like fire, and it's been going out on Hollywood. It got so bad, man, they started a rumor that the damn Hollywood sign burnt down. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know when Chuck D and them made that song, Ice Cube. I think that was on Ice Cube album. I think that was late 80s. I think that was 89 or whatever. That song literally became prophetic. And that song has been like an anthem these last 2 weeks with these LA fires. So the Most High word, we can see his word do not go out void. By Shema Mashiach.
By Shema Mashiach. Hey, Elder. Just to let you know what album it came from, that was an Public Enemy's album, Fear of a Black Planet.
That was which one?
Fear of a Black Planet.
Okay, that wasn't Ice Cube album?
No, That was Public Enemy's album.
I thought that was on Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted.
No, Fear of a Black Planet.
Okay, because remember, Ice Cube had came to New York and had Public Enemy and them producing for him.
Right.
Yeah, he lived in New York for like almost a year, letting them help produce his album. But anyway, you see how it's all in the spirit, man. So you can't tell me this is not the truth, man. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
By Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
Shema Mashiach.
Right? This is Isaiah 55 and 11. I'll just read this one. Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of thy mouth, out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in a thing whereto I sent it. The Most High word don't go out void. Like I reiterate, that word been going out. Hollywood been getting that work. Hollywood been getting lit up spiritually with the fire, with the word of the Lord. And now it's literally on fire by Shema Mashiach.
Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
God. But HOI did it first. Now, nobody. I'm just kidding. I'm doing foolish boasting. So now, back to the fact of the matter. So real quick, I didn't even want to go into this, but I had a whole nother lesson. Maybe I'll do that on my Zabach 12 channel or on the next HOI Unity class. I wanted to go into some of the breakdowns so we can get up to date on a lot of the breakdowns. So we on the same page in HOI with the breakdowns. But anyway, accusations came out against HOI this week. Some of y'all might know, most of y'all might know. It was real messy. It was real catty. It was real disgusting. It was real immature. It was real negative. It was real evil. People got tagged in this message on Facebook. People that didn't even want to be tagged. People that's no longer part of the body of HOI. And this particular sister, most of y'all know what's going on. Basically tried to slander HOI, tried to slander Shower Pa's household, tried to say that I was covering up adultery in the body of HOI, which is all lies. I'm here as y'all elder. Y'all can talk to me about anything y'all hear personally. Y'all can talk to Shower Pa concerning his household. You can talk to all the elder and senior men that was in the councils. It's a lie. We investigated it thoroughly, and it's a lie. All right? So don't go just believing anything you hear. You come and you ask and you inquire, because we're not going to be making videos and addressing every damn slander and lie out here. We dealt with it. We had councils. We did investigations. It was lies. Now, if it's something we don't know about that we didn't find out there, we're not responsible for that. We cannot be responsible for what we don't know. But from what we know and investigated, it's lies. Right? It was an accusation of adultery, and that I covered it up, and that's a damn lie. I personally investigated it myself outside of what Elder Torah and the rest of the brothers did on their own. Me personally. And I found it was unsubstantiated. It was a lie. All right. And this is kind of what happened with the body that left us. And let the truth be told. I'm going to take the gloves off a little bit. Accusations came out in the council about Shabbat. We said, okay. We went into it. We said, okay, we're going to figure out what's going on here. And we didn't discover that it was any truth to what was being said about the brother. And certain people wouldn't even talk to us or Shower Pa to try to get the true story. They just, yeah, I knew HR was off because you was in the body and you hated the damn body you was part of already. So you wanted an excuse to believe a lie about a brother in his household because you wanted to leave the damn body anyway. Tired of this nonsense, man. Let's go to Exodus chapter 20 and verse 16. Just lying like hell, man. And if you felt okay, maybe a person didn't lie. They maybe thought something was going on. Okay, that's why we investigate. We're not going to sit up here. We don't give a damn who it is. We're not going to sit up here and just all manner of evil is going on and we're not going to say about it unless we don't know. You best to believe I'm going to get on it. Terah going to be on my neck. Yo, Bach, we got to deal with this, Bach. So the people can't be able to say nothing. And some of you brothers and sisters, you got to understand something. They want y'all too. They want to get in y'all head. That's why, again, I always say you got to watch these friendships you still be having with these people. They want to get in your head because they evil as hell. Go to Exodus 20 and 16.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 16. When everybody have it, say Khan.
Gone.
Khan. Exodus 20, verse 16. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
What the Lord say?
Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Read.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house.
Come on.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Thy what?
Thy neighbor's wife.
Right. A lot of times adultery comes from when you covet your neighbor's wife. Get your own damn wife. And that's what's going to happen, and that's what's going to continue to happen. We're not going to allow that in the body as much as we know about it. So you bringing up these accusations and it's unwarranted and unfounded, and you putting it out there like it's fact, and it's a cover up by the leadership. That's a damn lie. You're a liar, and the Most High going to deal with you. Read it again from Exodus 20 and 16.
Con, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Bear false witness, lie, slander, backbite, murmur. You're not supposed to do that. That's one of the commandments. That's the 9th commandment, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's the 9th commandment. The 10th is thou shalt not covet. So that's in the commandments. That's part of the Lord's 10 commandments, to not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Go to Sirach 20 and 24. And that goes for all of us. I'm not just going to sit up here. And a lot of times, y'all go by something, not y'all particular, but Israel go by stuff they hear. Do you know when you repeat stuff that you hear, unless you say this is from what I heard, I don't know if it's a fact myself. But if you just repeat it as if it's fact and you didn't fact check it yourself, then that makes you a liar, even if you say you heard it from somebody else. Unless you put up that disclaimer and say, well, that's what I heard, I don't know, I got to get more proof, or I got to find out. But, you know, that's what's being put out there. And you know what? I'm putting it out there hoping it's not true. Hopefully we can look into it and it's not true. So Israel, we got to stop this, man. And these are, again, 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old men and women. All this fire and destruction and prophecy happening, all this stuff, and you got time to be worried about lying on somebody's household and trying to make it public and trying to tag 40, 50 people in this slander? Then you wonder why nobody want to deal with you. Or you can go ahead, man. We don't want that negativity around us. So watch this, Israel. Y'all got to watch out. Y'all got to be mindful in these last days. Y'all know HOI. We love y'all. Every brother and sister in this body. To the best of our ability, we got love for y'all. We'll give y'all the shirt off our back. But let's have that same love reciprocated amongst each other. And don't just be out there up in people's face and, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's still my sister. That ain't got to do with me. That's still my brother. Y'all got to watch that. I'm going to keep my foot on that damn gas when it comes to that. Because that you never know. Now, you might say, well, they're not trying to get in my ear. They can't get in my ear. That's just my brother. That's just my sister. But watch that. That's just like you married with children, and a brother sister is talking about your husband, talking about your children, don't like your husband and your children, but they want to hang out with you. Does that make any sense? They want to be buddy cool with you, but wait a minute. You don't like my husband, you talking about him. Even if some of the stuff you saying happen to be true about my husband, that's still my husband. Or my wife, whatever the case may be. So watch that. You got to watch that. You got to, just in the name of being friends, and that's still my sister. I don't know what's going on. You got to watch that. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all, but watch that. The scriptures say, order your friendships aright. That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not telling grown men and women what to do per se. I'm telling you what to do when it comes to the rules of HOI and the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. But what you do in your personal time, you're a grown man or woman. But what? Be mindful. That's all we're saying. And it's all love, but sometimes there's tough love. Sirach 20 and 24.
Cons, the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, in the Apocrypha, chapter 20, verse 24. When anybody have it, say con. Sirach, con. Sirach.
Well, that's good, Sister Nina. It's good. Ignorance is bliss sometimes. If you don't know, you don't know. But some slander tried to come out against HOI this week, and we just clearing the air amongst our body. I don't really give a damn what nobody else think. And that's not to be arrogant or proud or negative. And you might say, well, we got to abstain from the appearance of evil. We understand that. But it's my body first. It's the brothers and sisters I labor with immediately first. And not to be negative, because outside of us, yeah, we can clear our name. I don't talk to brothers where certain brothers, they just know the camps that mess with us. They like, yeah, we already heard about that nonsense last year. We already know, Elder. But people gonna believe what they gonna believe. Like Kasaja put up about the wild dogs. A brother put up a video with some wild lions running around Detroit. And people ran with it and believed it. Come to find out, it was not wild lions running around Detroit. I think it was in Africa somewhere. But he said a pack of wild, and people saw the video and just believed it. That's what social media does right now. Because number one, people don't do proper research. They gullible. They believe anything they see and hear. And third, last but not least, a lot of times they want to believe negative stuff about you. They want a reason to look at you in a negative light. They want a reason to be against you. They want to believe they hate you or they envious and they want bad things to be true about you. All right, so read, King.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 20, verse 24. A lie is a foul blot in a man, yet it is continually in the mouth of the untaught.
Right? Why does it say it's continually in the mouth of one that's untaught? Because a person that's properly taught, they're going to say, I'm not just going to run with any lie. Or I'm not going to be mad about a damn clubhouse stage and I'm going to just make up a lie and put it on that, or a lie that was made up last year, or I'm going to take that and use that now. And that's why I left, which is another damn lie. Those that know. If you don't know, ignorance is bliss, or you can talk to us, we'll fill you in. We don't want to get into too many details now because this is a message for the nation. This is a message for Israel. Stop damn lying and slandering. And the boldness of people with their lies. There was another brother from another camp that about a week or two ago, well-known brother in Israel, he made a video about us about a clubhouse room. And I'm in that damn clubhouse. That damn thing is a demon. It can be good to edify the nation, but a lot of demons and damn folly is up there too. But anyway, there was a clubhouse room that the brother made, brothers made, and I'm listening. I didn't go in the room. I went into the room for like 3 minutes. I didn't know what was going on. I got out because it was the Hanukkah. I was like, I don't have time for clubhouse, and it's the Lord's Feast of Dedication. But we cleared that up with the body. Brothers did nothing wrong. But I'm listening to the brother. I'm like, I wasn't even in the room, and I know this nigga is lying. But I said, you know what? I stepped to the brother. I messaged him, and I addressed everything that he said on his video. And I said, brother, I know that's not true. But I could be wrong because I wasn't in the room. If it is true, this nigga got proud, got puffed up, and said, I'm not going to talk about all that other stuff. I'm just going to talk about the brotherhood part I said. But I said, wait a minute, all that other stuff you said out of your mouth, brother, about us, HOI, and I'm addressing you on it. I'm not even doing a public video about it. I'm coming to you like a man. Matthew's 18:15. Matthew's, the infamous Matthew's 18. I said, I'm coming to you, brother. This brother got proud and told me he only going to talk about a small portion of what he said on the video. He's not going to address everything. But I said, brother, you're lying and slandering and you're putting this public. But people that hate HOI already and want an excuse to continue to hate us, they're going to believe it. I don't care about that because that shows your character. I care about the people that's going to say, look, hey, is this stuff true? Or you know what? I know about that. I know that's not true. They're just trying to slander. I still got love for you, brothers and sisters. Or if it's true, hopefully y'all repented from it, corrected it, and y'all moving on. How about that? Those are the people I care about. The people that just want to believe it and run with it, the hell with you. You can run your ass into the California fires. Because you showing that you don't care about me anyway. You just want to believe anything negative about me. Without doing a proper investigation or finding out or giving me the benefit of the doubt. If I am guilty, help me to repent. Pray for me. Ask me, am I okay? Ask me, did I get over that sin, even if I'm guilty of it, which 90% of the time it's a damn lie. But you don't want to help me. You just want to believe every wicked, evil tale. And Israel, we got to stop that. That's worldly behavior, and we supposed to put on a new man and woman in Yahweh Shai. Read on, King.
Reading on, verse 25. A thief is better than a man that is accustomed to lie.
The Lord said a thief is better than a damn liar, because a lot of times a thief going to steal because they in need. Why you think there's so much crime in the hood a lot of times? Because people like, yo, we starving. We got to hustle. We got to rob because we starving. I can't eat. We poor over here. Instead of damn thief is damn near better than a liar. Right? Come on.
But they both shall have destruction to heritage.
They both going to be judged. They both going to be judged. All right, come on.
The disposition of a liar is honorable, dishonorable.
It's dishonorable, man. You get a dishonorable name. Damn, this sister always lying. We caught her in several lies. And still try to lie your way out of those lies. Right, come on.
And his shame is ever with him.
And your shame gonna be ever with you. People gonna know you got a history of lying, man, for no reason. Lying about stuff you ain't gotta lie about. You could have simply said, this body is not for me anymore. And that's another thing, Israel. We ain't always got to put our dirty laundry out there. You know how much incidents and stuff I've been in with brothers and sisters? I said, look, bro, look, sis, I told them straight up to their grill. I didn't have to make a post about it, a video. Look, bro, I can't rock with you no more. Your spirit, me and your spirit don't mesh. The way you move, whatever, you might have to say the same thing to me. But, I'm going to move on, man, and deal with brothers and sisters that my spirit feels more comfortable with. That's what you do. But what with Israel, it's always this damn social media done got people out of their damn rabbit-ass mind, and you want to take things public all the time. Instead of saying, hey, this ain't for me no more, I'm going to move on peacefully. And even if stuff did happen, that's between us. You know what? Grown people, mature people be like, stuff happened. I didn't really agree with. You know what? I just moved on. It's not for me anymore. And gracefully, why are you getting mad because you still can't be on that platform? Well, you want to go tell the world a damn lie, because when you put stuff on social media, you're telling the world. Anybody can get a hold of it. Over a Clubhouse platform, if you moved on, just go to your own platform. Set up your own platform for brothers and sisters in your congregation now. I don't see the big deal. But this is what Israel do. And this petty, immature behavior got to stop. You have not so learned Yahweh Shai. That's not the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Read on.
Verse 27. A wise man shall promote himself to honor.
That's it on that. That's it on that. Go to Colossians 3:8 now. And let the precepts speak, Israel. This is not really even a personal thing. I'm not mad at nobody. Don't confuse my passion, but I'm like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, and we got the truth. We got the spirit of the Most High, Yahweh Shai. We got the scriptures. Certain behaviors should be disgusting to us at this point. Come on, Israel, let's get it together. All of us. You see me lying or slandering a brother, hey, correct me. Hey, elder, you know that ain't right. That ain't true. That ain't what happened with the brother or the sister. Or to the best of my ability, the knowledge I know, from what I know, that's not true. Now, if there's secret information, I don't know. I can't speak on what I don't know. And that's how we should all be, man. But I'm not mad. I don't hate nobody. I don't have no malice. I've done moved on. Certain brothers and sisters, I wish you the best. Move on. Focus on where you at. Focus on your new body and building where you at and doing what you got to do. Don't worry about over here. If you still want to have a relationship, okay, these are still my sisters. These are still my brothers, all right? I call them. I check on them. We talk. We don't talk. We don't do a whole bunch of slander. We're not going back to what happened and that elder didn't listen to me in the council. Look, I moved on from that. I found better. Over here, this congregation is a better fit for me. I moved on. Hey, how you doing, sis? I know you still part of that body. I love you. You're my sister. I don't even want to talk about that. That's what grown, mature people in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai do. You 50 acting like you goddamn 15. Come on, Israel, let's get it together. Right, read on.
It's the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 8. When everybody have it, say con.
Con.
Con. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 8. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth.
What the Lord say?
Filthy communication out of your mouth.
Right, and slander is filthy communication. Lying is filthy communication. Right, come on.
Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds.
Right, put that off. You put off the old man or woman. You're not that nigger or niggerette that you was in the world. Put that off. And we all trying. We all trying, Israel. Us elders and leaders, we trying every day too. I'm believe it or not, y'all, I'm probably harder on myself than anybody else. I be in my own head sometimes like, damn, hold up, yo, you just over here just rebuking yourself. Damn, elder, it's about you know better, man. Come on, man, get it together. So we all trying, but if you out there just purposely trying to cause confusion and negativity, it's unbecoming of a sincere man or woman of the Most High Yahushua. Read on.
Verse 10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him.
That what?
Which is renewed in the knowledge after the image of him that created him.
You're renewed in the knowledge after him that created you. You think Yahushua would be worried about posting on social media a lie? You think Yahushua would be worried about a group chat, putting a bunch of people in a group chat to cause confusion? Half of the people in there like, what the hell is going on? I don't even know what's going on. Yo, get me out of here. I'm leaving. Then you got other wicked niggas adding people because they want to spread more confusion. And I'm like, this is grown brothers and sisters. What are we doing here? And we got the word of the Most High Yahushua. Yahushua taught us how to operate. These scriptures teach us how to operate. And this is for all of us. It's a double-edged sword. While we bringing it out, we gotta absorb it also. I gotta absorb these same scriptures I'm bringing out. All right, go from there to Sirach 19 and 14
God.
in the Apocrypha.
God.
Just some quick scriptures on slander and lying and us fleeing from that behavior. Come on, Israel, let's get it together, man. We got, come on, we got such bigger fish to fry. We got prophecy, come on, man, this thing about to be over. And you worried about some petty gossip and lies. There's some stuff that's over a year old. We done moved on. So Sirach 19 and 15.
Not 14?
Let me see.
I think you said 14, King.
Yeah, start at 14. Started 13. Started
Okay,
13.
Con. It's the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes, chapter 19 and verse 13. When everybody have it, say con.
Con.
Con, praises. Admonish a friend. It may be he have not done it. And if he have done it, that he do it no more.
Right. Check that out. Right? Salakia. Read that again, Salakia, 1913.
Con. Admonish a friend. It may be he have not done it. And if he have done it, that he do it no more.
Right. Admonish a friend. Somebody look up the word admonish for me. Admonish a friend. It may be he have not done it. Stop believing any goddamn thing you hear, Israel. And like I said, not you brothers and sisters per se, but in general. Because hopefully everybody on here, this is the Zoom. The Zoom is more so the body of HOI. The YouTube we try to have for the public. But if you're in this Zoom, and I think this is on this is live on the Facebook also. But if you're in this Zoom, more so for the body, you hear something, and if you hear something You come to us. You ask questions. You inquire. You ask what's going on. You don't just believe it and run with it, because then how loving and loyal are you to the body you labor with? All right. So, yeah, read that. Read on.
The definition of admonish, it reads warn or reprimand someone firmly. Here's some of the synonyms: reprimand, rebuke, scold, reprove, chastise, take to task, criticize, reproach.
Right. So these are all synonyms for the word admonish. So the scriptures say, admonish admonish a friend, warn a friend, but it may be he have not said it. It may be he have not done it. Now, why did it say that? Because Sirach is saying, even as you going to check them, because a lot of y'all, you can't wait to check each other. You can't wait to check each other. But wait a minute, before you go to scold, reprimand, chastise, check that brother or sister, they may not even done it. Ask them, are they guilty of it first and foremost? And if they true blue, they'll say yay or nay. If it's true, if they're a real brother or sister, they'll say yes. If they not, they'll say no, that's a lie. So the scriptures say before you go to rebuke them, you gotta figure out if it's true or not. Read it again, 19:13.
Admonish a friend.
And listen, y'all, even though the class is public, please, I'm not saying any of y'all are guilty of this, but please don't have nobody listening in. Don't have nobody on three-way and none of that. Because we've had that problem in the past. Just, we don't care. We're not saying nothing that, we can't back up, but don't do that. All right? And if we find that out, you out of the body automatically. So don't do that. I'm not saying anybody's doing that, but I'm just putting that out there. But go ahead, King.
Go on.
But the class is public on YouTube anyway. Right, go ahead.
Admonish a friend. It may be he have not done it. And if he have done it, that he do it no more.
Right, it said if he did do it, go to them and correct them. Go to them one-on-one and talk to them and correct them. And if they give them a chance to say, you know what, I effed up. I got to repent to the Most High Yahweh. Or that's a damn lie. The person is trying to slander me. Right, come on.
Verse 14, admonish thy friend, and it may be he have not said it. And if he have, that he speak it not again.
Yeah, he may not say, yo, did you say such and such I heard? Nah, brother, who told you that? That's a lie. Or yeah, I did say it. I was mad. I tell you to your face. Yeah, I did say it. But you know what? I was angry. I was upset, or that's how I was feeling. Or I said the truth. I said the real. All right, but you know what? Next time I come to you, I speak to you or whatever, or I go about it differently. The scriptures tell us how to do this type of stuff. Yeah, act like the Bible don't tell us what to do. The Bible don't tell us to go public with everything right away. It tells us the steps on how to do stuff. Right, come on.
Verse 15, admonish a friend, for many times it is a slander.
It is a what?
It is a slander.
The Lord said, admonish a friend because many times it's a slander. It's not true. Right, go ahead.
And believe not every tale.
And what?
And believe not every tale.
And believe not every tale. And that's very important because with social media, you put up something, you put up a post, a video, a chat, a TikTok, a Instagram, a Twitter, bow, people run with it. Like, even with the news and stuff, I'll be like, yo, you know what? Damn, I seen that video. Let me go check. Like a lot of times I'll Google the similar topic. Like, okay, damn, there's 4 or 5 videos on this same thing. It must be true. That's several witnesses. There's several news reports. Like the LA fires. Okay, there's tons of videos and news reports of these fires. We can't say, oh, that's a lie. Ain't no fires in LA. No. We got eyewitnesses. We got brothers and sisters out there on the West Coast. That's true. There's evidence to it. But it said, believe not every tale. Read it again.
Admonish a friend, for many times it is a slander. and believe not every tale.
It said, admonish your friend because many times it is a slander, and believe not every tale. A lot of times it's slander. Okay, this is Google meanings. Slander. This is slander. It says the action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. All right. Slander verb. Make false and damaging statements about someone. Synonyms: defame, defame someone's character, blacken someone's name, give someone a bad name, tell lies about, speak evil of, drag through the mire, throw fling mud at, sully someone's reputation, libel, smear, run a smear campaign against, cast aspersions on, spread scandal about, besmirch, tarnish, taint, misrepresent, malign, traduce, vilify, calumniate, disparage, denigrate, decry, run down, slur, do a hatchet job on, derogate, asperse, via pen. These are some of the multiple synonyms to slander. Read that again.
Admonish a friend, for many times it is a slander.
It is a what?
It is a slander.
Good.
And believe not every tale.
And believe not every tale. It's a slander, and don't believe every tale. Then here's the sad part about it. You hear something about a brother or sister, you're supposed to be close with them, be a friend with them, or at least have a rapport, a cordial rapport. You're in the same body, and you don't even go to that brother or sister to talk to them. You never loved them in the first place. You never had love for them. You just believe what you heard, and you just fled. 21 questions. How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? One of the deepest bars 50 Cent ever spit.
Gone.
How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? You never loved me in the first damn place. You wanted to believe it and you ran with it. So that's on you. Hey, good riddance. The Lord did me a favor. You was never my friend anyway. Okay?
Gone.
The Most High just showed me who you are. Good. Get hell, he did me a favor. It's a tell, and you didn't even come talk to me. You didn't even give me a chance to humble myself and say, you know what? It's not true, but I'm gonna do more in the future to abstain from the appearance of evil. You ain't even do that. Come on, y'all. And you want to associate yourself with brothers and sisters like this? Come on. What are we doing here, Israel? We got damn Southern California burning down. The Most High showing us how he about to damn nuke America. It's about to get serious out here. Trump coming in in about a week and a half. It's getting real out here. We worried about the wrong things. We focus on the wrong things. Nobody give a damn about a clubhouse. Clubhouse is just a platform to get the word out. That's it. No more, no less. You know how many rooms you can open? How many YouTube channels you can have? There's so many platforms you could be on. Someone who's worried about a platform. I'm no longer part of this group. Let me go and be on the platform of my group. Or let me create a group for my platform. It's that simple. It ain't no rhyme or reason to it. It's thousands of social media places you can go and speak to the people. So let's get focused on the right thing, Israel. Come on. Read, what we got?
Verse 16.
Read.
There is one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. And who is he that hath not offended with his tongue?
And we all offended with the tongue. I got my own little personal opinion. Everybody talk ish about each other to a degree. Whether it's a little bit or a lot, or whether you say, I'm just keeping it real about that brother or sister. Either way. I'll be like, look, if you want to talk about me, just make sure you telling the truth. Don't lie on me. Don't slander me. But if the truth, what can I say? I need to get my ish together. But don't lie on me. Don't slander me. Don't bear false witness. Don't go around with wrong narratives, because that's not fair to anybody. All right. It says, who is he that have not offended with his tongue? Everybody talks a little bit of crap, a lot of crap, you know? But at the end of the day, we all have done it, but you repent from it and you do better. I ain't gonna have nobody name in my mouth unless it's the truth or unless I'm saying something positive about them. Now, if they did something off and I'm just speaking on it, that's different. That's not slander. I'm speaking on the facts. But I'm not just going to be talking about somebody negative just to talk negative about them out of hatred and malice. I want the best for every Israelite. Even the one out there that might hate my guts to the 10th power. I hate your guts, and I hope that you die. And a lot of times myself and HRI, it seems like that's the narrative. Not to make it all about us or to be proud. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It just, damn, where's this? Now here goes something else. Here comes somebody else. It's like HOI. We got the, you know, what Shemaiah say, we was born in a fire, so get used to somebody trying to burn us. Damn, just go on quietly. Every time somebody got to say something or they got to be angry, they got to make a post, they got to do a video, a documentary. They can't just move on. We got that damn omen on us, HOI, but we just keep trying to push and do the work. We ain't perfect. We ain't little big camp. And if we're here amongst each other, let's show love and loyalty to each other. We said it last year when all that stuff went down. You don't want to be here, then don't be here. We're going to still love you. But if you're going to be here, be loving, be loyal, be dedicated. Let's be a body and a family. Don't just be here to be here. Or you cool with a couple of brothers, you cool with a couple of sisters, but everybody else I don't really give a damn about. No, let's not be like that, Israel. Otherwise, you wasting your time. You wasting our time, and you damn sure wasting yours. But if you hear, you hear. Let's be family and love on one another. That's all we saying. You want to be out there with people that don't like us or people that feel that we off and the elders is off and they weak and this and that and all kinds of insult. They bums and beggars and all this nonsense, which is not true. I'm not even going to dignify that nonsense. As much as people we help out. But okay, and you feel that way, okay, fine, we still love you. Go where you think is better. That's all we're saying. But I'm going to love on the body from the first brother, sister that came in here, sincere and true, to the last one, the one that came in here last week. But if they sincere and true, Elder going to love on you. All right, read on.
Verse 17. Admonish thy neighbor before thou threaten him, and not being angry, give place to the law of the Most High God.
Right.
Yahweh.
Don't be angry. Give place to the law of the Most High Yahweh power. Go to Sirach 26:5 now. Everybody with me so far?
Gone.
And this is love. This is love, man. Let's be real. And it's never about numbers. You know, I'd rather have 10 people that's loving, loyal, dedicated. We fight, we tough it out no matter what we going through. Then I have 100 people and they're just all over the place. People just here because, you know, I'm cool with Zabach, man. I don't care about Elder Zabach and nobody else. Zabach is my man. That's the only reason why I'm in HOI. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Love on all of the body the same way. Even the brothers and sisters you don't talk to all the time. Let's have the same love and respect for each other. And question yourself. Question yourself. If you are dealing with people that still have vitriol and hatred for the people that you still around, you just gotta watch that. I'm not even going to go as far as to say don't talk to the people, but watch that and keep that in order. And let them know what they're doing wrong. Okay, I choose to still be cordial with you, but I think you're wrong on this. I think you're wrong on that. Because, again, for the 10,000th time, Nobody could, I don't give a damn who they are, how close we are, how cool, whether they still in HRI, they not in HRI, they in Israel, they in the world. Nobody could talk crap, lie on y'all, disrespect no single one of y'all in HRI. And I'm going to be acting like it's all good with them. No. And if I am cordial with them, I'm going to be checking them, and my communication with them is going to be limited. But we're not a cult. We don't tell people who to talk to or not talk to. But watch that. Can't nobody talk crap about none of y'all. Lie on y'all, slander y'all, disrespect y'all. Even if they had an issue with y'all, I'm not going to allow them to keep talking about it. All right, that happened with you and the brother. All right, move on. Or talk to them. Forgive them, move on. They have atonement past, move on. Any one of y'all in the body of HRI, I give my word. Can't nobody lie on y'all, slander y'all, disrespect y'all, talk about y'all, and anybody in Israel. And guess what? I won't even allow y'all to do that. Brothers and sisters that broke off from us, that's in other camps, that whatever, it was ugly the way we do, whatever the case may be. They hit me up and they tell me any of y'all lying on them, slandering them, disrespecting them, calling them out their name. I'm checking y'all. I'm checking y'all. I'm not going to allow that with, of course, my body first and foremost, but none of my fellow Israelite brothers and sisters in this nation. From the one that hate my guts the most right now, whoever that might be. You cannot, I remember one time they tried to say a brother was a sodomite. And this brother, I don't think this brother really particularly liked me. This brother made videos talking about me and everything. But I said, nah, man, you can't say the brother's a sodomite, man. You can't say that. You know, as far as I know of the brother been married for years. He got a family, he got children. Don't just lie. And it was a brother that particularly didn't like me. But I'm still not going to allow somebody to just say, brother, oh, he's a liar. I mean, he's a sodomite. Nah, brother. Don't lie. I know the brother. I was around him. As far as my knowledge, now if you got some download information, but you can't call the brother a sodomite. You know, so let's not do that. I don't care who it is. It's brothers that we had an issue with, whatever, they no longer here. They depart. They hit me up. Your elder, somebody in HRI is slandering me, talking about me, whatever. And I give them that open invitation. All right, I'm stepping to it. Yo, regardless of what you feel, don't lie on that brother. Don't slander that brother. Don't call that brother out of his name. Don't disrespect him. We don't do that. Leave it alone. Whatever happened. Let's move on and do the work. We're not dwelling on the past. All right, read on.
Cause the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes, chapter 26, verse 5. When anybody have it, say Khan.
God.
Khan. There be three things that my heart feareth, and for the fourth I was so afraid. The slander of a city.
And see, that's what people are trying to do. They'll try to put stuff out there to a large audience of people to get the city to slander you. It may not be, the city can mean community also. Like we have the Israelite social media community. They can try to put it out there so the social media community can slander you now. Right? Read it again from the top, King.
Khan. There be three things that my heart feareth, and for the fourth I was so afraid. The slander of a city.
The slander of a city. Sirach said three things his heart feareth, and for four he was so afraid. All right, go ahead.
The gathering together of an unruly multitude.
The gathering together of an unruly multitude. And that can happen on social media too. Bunch of people just talking and just bringing out confusion. All kinds of comments and scriptures and posts and battling back and forth. That's the gathering together of an unruly multitude by way of technology. Right, go ahead.
And a false accusation.
And a what?
And a false accusation.
Come on.
All these are worse than death.
And Lord said, goodbye, I said Clubhouse. Some of the rooms be madness, man. I even be like, how the hell I get caught up in here? But I just be wanting to clear things up and defend certain positions. But the scriptures, it tell you in Proverbs about trying to reason with a fool. I'm paraphrasing, but it tell you in Proverbs when you can't reason with a damn fool. And there's a lot of damn fools on that clubhouse, but it's a great platform. It's a real-time platform to get the word out. It's excellent to get, if you up there in order and edifying and getting out the word, it's excellent for that. But with that, you get all kinds of spirits because you're dealing with the public. Right? All right, go ahead.
But a thief of heart, Slakia, but a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman.
Slakia, read 5 one more time.
Khan, there be 3 things that my heart feareth, and for the 4th I was so afraid. The slander of a city.
The what?
The slander of a city.
The slander of a city. Go ahead.
The gathering together of an unruly multitude.
The gathering together of an unruly multitude, a bunch of wild, undisciplined Negroes. Go ahead.
And a false accusation.
And a what?
And a false accusation.
And a false accusation. Come on.
All these are worse than death.
What did the Lord say?
All these are worse than death.
And all these are worse than death. And you know what's even worse than that false accusation? You knowing that it's a false accusation and you're not saying nothing or doing nothing about it or clearing it up. Now, sometimes Israel might be like, that ain't my place. My name is Bennett. I'm not in it. But I know that's not true. Okay, fine. That's cool. That's cool. But at the same time, if you're being thrown into something and you know it's not true and your name being put in it and brought into it and you don't say anything, that's worse than the person that's bringing a false accusation. So watch these things, Israel. Read that one more time. Let that sink in. Zabach 26 and 5.
Khan, there be 3 things that my heart feareth, and for the 4th I was so afraid. The slander of a city, the gathering together of an unruly multitude, and a false accusation. All these are worse than death.
All these are worse than death, man. Because it's like being alive and someone putting dirt on your name and people just believe in it. And you know, it's worse than death. In death, you ain't got to hear nothing. What do you care what people think in death? Yeah, your name might carry negative in society, but you dead. You can't hear none of that, whatever, the critique or whatever. You at rest. In Job 3, it tells you everybody that dies is at rest. So if you know, he said it's worse than death, man. The slander of a city, I mean, just outright bearing false witness on somebody. Now, if a brother or sister is guilty and they say, yeah, I got some stuff to work on, I got to repent, which we all do. All our righteousness is like a filthy rag. These scriptures apply right along to me too, which to the best of my ability, I've never really lied on a brother or sister like that, you know, in a situation where they just slander them publicly like that. Nah. You tell the truth. Hey, you know what? To the best of my ability, what I know about that brother or sister, this is what I know. Now, again, and that's very important, what you're not responsible for what you don't know. If you go to people and say, look, you witness, what is your testimony? And they lie to you, that's on them. You can only go by what they told you. So there's a difference. Because a lot of people are trying to put that narrative out. Well, the elders know. No, we only know what we was able to investigate. And we found things unwarranted. That's all we can go by. To the best of our ability, that sin is not going on in the body from a particular brother or no one that we know of. That's it. Now, what's being done in secret, the Most High going to expose or reveal.
Salakia.
Right? Bring it out, Cap.
Hey, Shalom. Shalom.
King.
So basically, with that scripture being in comparison, comparing slander to murder, that's basically like saying if you slander a person to that degree, you basically want to kill them. You would rather kill them, but you just go ahead and slander them. That scripture is kind of comparing slander to murder.
Hey, guess what? And when you look at, you can look at that from different understandings when it says worse than death. That's heavy what Yeshaya brought out. Yeah, uh Cap Arias said, assassinate your character. Meaning what? You can, a person, and this goes deep. This goes deep. A person could hate you so much, they want to assassinate your character to the point where they make other people want to hurt you. They want to kill you by proxy. They want something bad to happen to you by the hands of somebody else so they can say, I didn't do nothing to that brother, but you put the energy out there. Like they say in the street, you lined them up. You got them lined up. You go in the hood and say, yo, such and such, yo, Skeeter be robbing old 70-year-old women. He be robbing them and beating them upside the head. And certain hoods that still got a little integrity be like, yo, this nigga going around robbing old women, we don't allow that in the hood. Certain hoods that still got a little integrity, these niggas ain't got no morals hardly now. But yo, when we see Skeeter, we gonna see that nigga. And a lot of times the hood just believed the lie, and now they see Skeeter and jump him or beat him up, or the big homie in the hood have Skeeter killed. Yo, we heard Skeeter going around robbing 70-year-old women in the neighborhood. That could be somebody's grandmother. Now Skeeter's dead because a nigga done lied, because niggas don't like Skeeter. They lied on him and put a narrative out there. Cats believed it without investigating it. Now Skeeter's dead. Y'all see how that worked?
Salakia.
That's why Sirach said it's worse than death, because it's like, damn, you putting the energy out there. Example, adultery. Adultery is a sin punishable by death. You're going to accuse me of adultery, you got to have proof. You got to have, it tells you in the law, you got to make diligent inquiry. It got to be diligent inquiry made. That's a sin punishable by death. Yo, that's serious. Why you think that? Hold on. Okay, let's see what's going on. Me as the top senior elder, I gotta be like damn Columbo. I'm gonna do my own private investigation. Not private like that. I ain't got nothing to hide. Yo, I looked into that. I looked into that, brothers and sisters. No proof. All the parties I talked to, no proof. And when you make an accusation of adultery, the main witness is going to be the husband or the wife, depending on how it go. If a husband committed adultery and a wife want to bring a charge on him of a woman outside, or a brother say another brother slept with my wife, that man, he got to have proof, either text or receipts, or he followed her, or he had a private eye, caught her at the hotel, the Airbnb, wherever they met up at, caught him in the bed. But that's serious. That's a sin punishable by death. So Sirach said all these are worse than death. And then for a person to have to live with that lie on their name, that's damn near worse than death, because now I got to live and I got to have this reputation of this damn lie about me. Son, Cap?
Cons. Yeah, Salakia. With that verse is so powerful as well, like Shai was saying. That's why I brought up character assassination. That's very important. For example, like you said with adultery, people take that like that's a light thing. If a person put your name on some issue or situation and say you committed adultery, and they're lying on you, they're putting a target on your back. Because now there's so many people, they was looking for a reason to come at you. They was looking for a reason to try to attack you. They was looking for a reason to try to put hands on you because of hatred and envy. They was looking for a reason to get you jumped or killed. But now you say this person is adulterous. So now they're going to use that as a defense mechanism. I attacked this dude because he slept with my sister. I attacked
Right.
this dude because he slept with my wife, when you know it's a damn lie.
Right.
But you was
right.
waiting for the opportunity.
Right.
And she just lined you up. Even in New York, Biggie even had the songs about it. He'll set a dude up, and he'll bring the chick to set him up. And she lined him up for the robbery. She lined him up for the murder. Look at now. A brother might be labeled as a rapist, and he didn't even do it. But you label somebody as a rapist, that's a type, that's a label. What happens? He's more likely to kill you. Because you put a target on his back for a lie because of envy and jealousy, and he didn't do it, but because of your issue with him. There was an issue with this woman. Her husband didn't want her no more. So guess what? She lied on him and said the husband raped the daughter. And guess what? He didn't get no chance to defend himself. Everybody think he was a rapist. He went to court. The judge gave him like damn near 30 years to life. And come to find out, after he got let go 30 years later, they had evidence he never raped his daughter. But because the wife had an issue with the husband, she lied on him. So people got to be very careful with stuff like this. It's not a light thing. And if a person got an issue with you defending yourself and your character and your name and the works you put in, then they got to check their damn self. Because if they was in that situation, they'll do the same exact thing. So slander is against the laws of God. You know,
Con. You know, they tried to put out on HOI that, oh, we're a pedophile camp. We like dealing. You know what people do to pedophiles? And you know what? It was a camp that hated my guts. It was a camp that hated my guts, and the tension between us and that camp was so bad, somebody could have got hurt or killed. That's how bad it was. So that's why I ignored it. I said, I can't engage them brothers. It's going to get carnal. But that's how much they hated my guts. And they tried to put that narrative out there with an incident that we just checked the incident and kept it pushing. Like, yo, brother, what are you doing? We checked the brother, we sat him down, and we moved on from the situation. Like we just running 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, whatever year old girls through the camp. And they tried to put that out there to the point where dudes were selling wolf tickets talking about they come seeing us. I said, come on and see us, because I'll defend my camp against lies and slander. Y'all niggas come on down and see us. And I'm like, wait a minute, this where we going in Israel? But they hated us, they hated me and HOI so much, they wanted to assassinate the character, to put the energy out there. So dudes be like, yo, these dudes, they're dealing with little girls? So they can put that narrative out there to try to get us hurt. But I said, nah, I said, listen, I can't be at every camp, but anybody pull up to the camp and I'm there, we all gonna die. Because I'm going to defend my brothers, my congregation, and my body. And if I gotta give my life or take a life, like Jake said in the street, I'm gonna be a body or I'm gonna leave a body. And we shouldn't be getting to that level in Israel. But you got wicked, evil niggas and niggerettes that want to slander, they want to lie, because like we read in Colossians 3 and 10, they haven't been renewed in Yahushua. They still that old, wicked, jealous, envious, spiteful, immature, hateful nigger and niggerette, and they have not let go of that old man and woman. So they see you prosper, whatever you're doing on a certain level, and that hatred and envy comes into them, and they want to destroy you. They haven't got rid of that envious, hateful spirit they had from in the world. And that's got to stop. That means you're not applying Yahushua in these scriptures and becoming that renewed creature in Yahushua. All right, go from there to Jeremiah 9 and 4.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 9.
Salakia, everybody with me so far?
Khan.
Elder.
Khan? Am I bringing out anything wrong?
La.
Guess what? I can't, because the scriptures is talking.
Right.
And remember, HOI, we love y'all. But if you're here, then be here. And I leave that right there. If you know what I mean, do you know what I mean? If you here, be here. If you're not here, don't be here. And we still love you. It's all good. But if you here, you here. Love, loyalty, dedication, respect, honor, humility, togetherness. And the words can go on and on. Let's be a family or be extended family. We still all a family because we're a nation, but if you got to get another family, then that's fine. And we don't want that. We love all of our family. But if we're here, we're here. And I'll leave that right there. Right, Jeremiah 9:4.
Khan, King, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 4. When everybody have it, say Khan.
Khan.
Khan, all praises. Take heed, every one of his neighbor, and trust he not in any brother.
See that? It said, look, take heed of your neighbor, your own people, your own nation. Unfortunately, a brother or sister that's sitting right next to you. Right, go ahead.
And trust he not in any brother.
Trust ye not in any brother or sister. You know what that means? We got to trust each other to a degree because we labor amongst each other. But you know what that means? That means don't sleep on nobody, like we used to say in the hood. And you know what I noticed in Israel? The people that you help and try to help, this last situation, these people was been supposed to be out of the body of HRI. I advocated for them. I stuck up for them. I said, no, they're not going to be out of the body. I'm going to get them a break. I'm going to sit them down for a little while, and then they could come back, I think, during Passover or something. I forgot exactly. The captains was telling me, Elder, they need to go. They're out of order. They need to go. And me, I stuck up for this brother and sister. And in the end, got disrespected and how they said, they give you they behind the kiss. And here go the good old nice elder. No. Elder, they need to go. It's too much disrespect. It's out of order on social media. Go. No, let me talk to them. I'm going to be merciful. Just chill out for a minute. Come on back. We family. Only to get turned on and disrespected by the same people I went against the captains and said they could stay. Read.
Khan. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust he not in any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders.
Will walk with what?
Will walk with slanders.
There you go. And the people you think you had a rapport with, you good with, whatever, your neighbor, your brother, your sister, they will walk with slanders. If you know, you know. You see what the scriptures say? Read that one more time, King. That's powerful.
Khan, Elder. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders.
With what?
Walk with slanders.
They will walk with slanders, and they will try to get a multitude together to be in on that slander. That word slanders right there. That word slanders right there. It says
Strong's H 7400. Rachel.
It's Strong's 7402. No, Strong's H 7400. Rakil in the modern Hebrew, but in the ancient Paleo is Rakayal. Rakayal. It means slanderer, slanderer, talebearer, informer. All right, that's that word slander is there in Jeremiah 9:4. So let's not, come on, Israel. Let's not get into that spirit, man. Let's not get into that spirit. Give me Proverbs, go to Proverbs 10:18 now.
Con.
We're just jumping around on some different precepts on slandering and lying.
This is the book of
Proverbs 10:18.
Con, Elder. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 10 and verse 18. When everybody have it, say con.
Con.
Con. He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool.
What the Lord say?
He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and
he that hideth hatred with lying lips. Now this is deep, right? This goes back to Sirach 26:5. Because it said, he that hideth hatred with lying lips, goes back to what Cap said, assassinate your character. They hate you, so they lie on you. They put a false narrative on you to get other people to hate you. And they get other people to want to hurt you. So this is deep. That slander is deep. You got to watch that, Israel. You could be putting somebody in a position to make other people want to hurt them. And it's based upon a lie and not truth. And another thing, you can be putting people in a position to not want to deal with somebody no more. You could be breaking up a relationship or a friendship because Israel is gullible and they believe stuff or they want to believe stuff. Or you could be breaking up, you could be trying to break up the congregation. Because now people looking like, well, this brother's a deacon, and then the elder swept it under the rug, and I don't want to deal with HOI no more. Now you potentially trying to pull people out of the body. And that's wrong. Based upon a lie and slander, that's wrong. Even if you say, well, the leadership is off, I don't agree with certain decisions, how they move, whatever, but I still got my sisters I'm close to. Those are my sisters. I still got my brothers I'm close to. I call them, I check on them sometimes, we talk about scriptures, the spirit, whatever. We ain't dwelling on that. Look, sis, you know I don't like what went down. I don't approve of that. I don't approve of that leadership or that congregation no more, so I'm gone. But you still my sister. We still cool. And leave it at that. It shouldn't go nothing beyond that. And you, if you're still part of that body and that eldership and leadership, you should be the same way. You know what? You, my sister, what went down? You was wrong in certain things. Maybe the elders are wrong and leadership. Maybe they were wrong in certain things, in my opinion. But that's still the body I label with. I'm going to still love them and respect them. But you're my brother, you're my sister, whatever the case may be. We cool, but we're going to leave it at that. I'm not going to sit here and have you talking about them every 5 minutes. And I'm not going to talk about you every 5 minutes. That's how you end. That's what grown people do, mature people do. People in the true spirit of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, if you're going to deal with the people at all. Because with me, people like that going to be arm's distance. I don't give a damn how close we used to be or were. But the way you moving, nah. I would still love you and respect you. You still an Israelite, but yo, I'm going to limit that. I don't agree with how things went down with you. You still a brother, you still a sister, but yo, I'm going to limit that. Because this is still my family that I labor with. So I got to have love and respect and loyalty and dedication amongst them also. Otherwise, I'm wasting their time and I'm damn sure wasting my time. All right, so read. Proverbs 10:18 again, Salakia.
He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool.
Is a what?
Is a fool.
If you utter slander, you're a fool. And you hide your hatred with lying lips. You hate me, so you're going to lie on me and defame me. And you speak as slander, you a damn fool. Because the scriptures say a lie is a foul blot in a man's mouth, yet it's always in the mouth of him that's untaught. Because if you're taught properly, you're taught not to lie and slander people, lie on people and slander them. Your parents should have taught you that. We got 1,000 scriptures for it, but your parents, when you was being raised, you should have been Don't go out there talking about people and it's not true, or going off what you heard, or trying to just make somebody look bad because you don't like them, or you butt hurt. And I'm gonna hit y'all with something. I'm gonna tell y'all the secret. A lot of this stuff that goes on in Israel, as far as split, division, people want to make videos and expose people. People want to lie, slam. A lot of it is hurt. A lot of it is hurt because you cut people off, or you don't deal with them no more, or you like, look, man, I gotta, you part ways, or you can't be in a body no more. You too disrespectful to leadership. You all over the place. A lot of it is hurt, and people take their personal hurt and feelings, and then now I'm going to social media. That's what a lot of this is about. I'm gonna give y'all the secret today. A lot of this is not really about the stuff that people be bringing out, because a lot of times they wait till something happen. If that was the case, you would have been said it when it happened, or you would have tried to fix it when it happened, but you hold on to it. And then when you don't get your way, you get hurt, a counsel don't go your way, or the elders are cool, but then when they make a judgment on you, your spirit short circuit. Now I'm gonna bring out what happened 2 years ago. A lot of this is just hurt. That's all it is. And if Israel could get over their hurt, they'll be. And how do you get over hurt? You get over hurt through maturity, because things are gonna hurt. You're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be upset. But I'm gonna pray to the Most High and I'm gonna move on. And I'm gonna make a post or start a group chat or do a video about every experience I've been through in Israel. No, I learned from it. It hurt. I got over the hurt. I prayed on it, and I moved on Yahweh Shai. And it actually made me better. Because I said, I experienced that already. I already see the warning signs. Hopefully, I can dodge that bullet next time. All right, this is slander in Proverbs 10:18.
Strong's H1681. Deba.
This is Strong 1681. Deba. It means slander. It means slander, infamy, slander. Whispering, defamation, evil report. Whispering, defamation, defaming, evil report, unfavorable saying. In Proverbs 10:18, the Hebrew word is deba, and those are the meanings. All right. Go from there to, since I was speaking on that, go to 1 Maccabees 11:11.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 11 and verse 11.
I did not want to have, I had a whole nother lesson I wanted to go into. But I said, it's been a interesting week, to say the least. Some dirt tried to get thrown out there on HRI. Let me just clear that up, and we're moving on. I'm not dwelling on this. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate nobody that left. I don't hate nobody other camps. This is not about that. That's why you notice I'm not really going into names or nothing. Y'all know the situation. This is not about that. I have moved on. I'm good. I don't hate nobody. I don't have no malice. I wish you the best in your Yahweh Shai. But just to clear up HOI, if there's any misconceptions or anybody want to feed into this nonsense. I know a clubhouse room was done. Shawapar dealt with it. I told him, deal with it. I'll open a room, deal with it, and that's that. But the bigger picture is the scriptures telling all of us not to lie and slander. This is a learning lesson for all of us. And let's focus on the bigger fish right now. This is petty. That was an excellent class Kasaja did on them damn fires, smacking the hell up out of California. We in the midst of major prophecy. A whole block burnt down in the South Bronx. Most I got fires on both coasts and damn freezing cold and snowstorms in the middle. Fire and ice. All right. Shout out to Yatai. HOI Philly. Right, Yatai put up that post with half of the country burning, half of the country on damn ice. We got major prophecy going on here, and we're worried about being butthurt about a goddamn clubhouse room. Come on, Israel. We're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. Mature. Read.
Khan, it's the book of First Maccabees, chapter 11 and verse 11. Would everybody have it? Say Khan.
Start at 7.
Khan. Verse 7. Afterward, Jonathan, when he had gone with the king to the river called Euphrates, Eleutherius, returned again to Jerusalem.
Now, just to set it up here, this is during a time that internal warfare was going on amongst the Greeks and the Romans, namely the Greeks. And Jonathan had took over the leadership of the Maccabean revolt. All right, y'all can read the whole story on your own. I just want to make one point about slander in these verses. Read on, Salakia.
Verse 8. King Ptolemy, therefore, having gotten the dominion of the cities by the sea unto Seleucia, unto the sea coast, imagined wicked counsels against Alexander.
Now, Ptolemy was they had the Greek generals was having internal warfare also. The Seleucid dynasty was battling with the Ptolemaic dynasty over certain control of Egypt and other regions. It was internal warfare amongst the Greeks also. All right. And Alexander was also a Greek leader that Ptolemy had beef with, right? For lack of a better word. Read on.
Verse 9. Whereupon he sent ambassadors unto King Demetrius, saying,
King Demetrius was another Greek leader. Come on.
Saying, come, let us make a league between us, and I will give thee my daughter, whom Alexander hath, and thou shalt reign in thy father's kingdom.
Good.
For I repent that I gave my daughter unto him, for he sought to slay me.
Right, so Alexander, Ptolemy had gave Alexander his daughter, but he went to Demetrius and said, let's get together. We're going to take the leadership from Alexander, and I'm going to take my daughter from him and give her to you. All right, by offering his daughter, he was buttering him up. Good. If you roll with me, you'll get my daughter, right? Good.
Thus did he slander him, because he was desirous of his kingdom.
Why did he slander him?
Thus did he slander him, because he was desirous of his kingdom.
Right, so Ptolemy slandered Alexander to get Demetrius on his side because he desired his kingdom. Sometimes people lie on you and slander you and want to get you out of the way because they desire what you have. They want your position. They want what you got. And they feel if they can put dirt on your name and get you out the way, they can move in on your territory. Everybody understand?
God.
Right? A cat.
God. It's a war tactic.
That's a war tactic, right?
The hidden agenda.
A cat might be, somebody said the elder's cooking. Who's that? These scriptures cook, goddammit. This is a marinade and a stew and a roast all in one.
Yeah.
And barbecue. Don't forget barbecue. Who's that said the elder cooking? It just says iPhone. All right, First Maccabees 11, 7 through 11. Sometimes people, huh?
Like that was me, Shabbat.
Shabbat, kind.
Looking at kosher right now.
Kind. Right? Arias said we cooking on the Sabbath. Nah, kind, but we're not kindling that kind of fire. We kindling a different kind of fire. Right? Yeah. People they're covetous of what you want, so they want to make you look bad to the public to get you out of the way. Assassinate your character. Smite the shepherd and the sheep shall be scattered. That's what they want to do to you. All right, so from First Maccabees, go to Psalms 31 and 13. So you see that even Esau, well, Esau's the damn devil. He can't trust each other. But see how Esau, he slandered him because he desired his kingdom. So the Bible talks about slander, the different levels of it. Right? Go to Psalms 31, 13.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 31, verse 13. Whenever you have it, say Khan.
Good.
Khan, for I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side, while they took counsel together against me. They devised to take away my life.
See that? They slander you to the point where they want you dead. They desire to take away your life. And again, they don't have to physically kill you. They can assassinate your character, destroy your credibility before the people. So nobody want to deal with you no more. There you go. So there's different agendas behind this. They want to see you destroyed instead of just move on. It's like an ex, like you get divorced. And the ex is still, they trying to mess up your new life. They trying to put stuff in your new wife's ear. They putting stuff about you on social media. Oh, aren't we divorced? We divorced. Move on. Same thing. They don't have to kill you physically, which some of them want that to happen to you. Assassinate your character. They want you to be dead spiritually. They want your character, your name, your image to be dead. All right, go from there to Psalms 35 and 11.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 35, verse 11. False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not.
The Lord said, David said, false witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things I knew not. You know what I'm saying? You lying on me. False witnesses. Yeah, man, I see all kinds of wickedness going on with that brother in his house. All right, brother, well, what you want to talk about it? Nah, that's all right. Huh? But I thought you said you witnessed it. If you witnessed it, then you got a hell of a testimony. Why you don't want to? We got to subpoena you to come to court. We're gonna put a warrant out for your ass to come to court. We got to subpoena you. You got to come and testify, bruh. Since you witnessed so much. See that? But then now you don't want to be a witness. What happened? I thought, are you a false witness? Psalms 35, 11 again.
False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not.
Yo, what the hell is the brother talking about? What the hell is the sister talking about? That never happened. Yo, let me get them on the phone. Yo, what's up, Ark? No, man, I don't even want to talk about it, man. But you talking about it to everybody else? You saying it's the Bible truth to 30 people. But you talking about me. Bro, can I get a conversation? What is this stuff you saying about me, Ark, about my household? What's going on, brother? Can we talk? I thought we was cool. Why you want me to die, homie? Yo, hold up. These 30 brothers over here, I thought me and these brothers was cool. These brothers heard something and they didn't come talk to me? They didn't extend me the brotherhood? Yo, we broke bread together. We've been in Passovers. We've been in, yo, what's up, Ark? Yo, bro, can't get a conversation on something you heard about me and my household? I can't even get a conversation, bro. You ain't never loved me. You was never my brother. You ain't never care about me. You can give less than 2-ish giggles about me. I don't know where the hell that expression come from, but it's an expression. They use it on the West Coast. You don't care 2 giggles about me. Damn, I thought we was cool, bro. I thought we was better than that. I can't get a conversation on what you heard about me, brother? You heard it about me. You can't talk to me, the person I was talked about. And I thought we was brothers. I thought we was sisters. I thought we was brother and sister. Yo, what's good? Nah, yeah, man. This is off what's going on. Brother, you didn't talk to me? Yo, that's how we getting down? You ain't never loved me, bro. You love your friendships and your buddy and your clique and your who you think you close to. And that's another thing. You should never, that is a dangerous damn thing. You should never be in this truth or a congregation or anywhere based upon your friendships and your buddy system. That is dangerous. Because that person you cool with, when they go to hell off, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? That's a dangerous thing. I've seen it so many times. You go to hell off and you follow somebody because you cool with them, and then they go to hell off. Now where you at? So don't do that. That's a dangerous thing. I got 30 years. I've been seeing that since 1 West. That is a dangerous thing. You actually putting your salvation in jeopardy. I'm gonna make a bold enough statement like that. You're putting your salvation in jeopardy. It's all right. It's all right to be cool. Some people gonna have deeper relationships than others. That's all good. Nobody really tripping on that. I don't care if you call Elder Tarot every day or you don't call me every day. That's fine. I'm not going to lose sleep. As long as you love me and respect me, and when we do talk, we build, we good, and it's all love. You might talk to another brother, sister every day more so. It's all good. But I'm telling you, them bonds can be strong. They can be strong as hell. And I love seeing that. I love to see certain brothers and sisters close with each other. But don't let that error your judgment. Don't let that come in between your right decision you're supposed to make in whatever situation. Because you will make a decision based on this being your man's, and that nigga will go off and be a damn Christian next week. You gonna follow him to the Christian church? So be careful with that, Israel. Where we at? Read on.
Psalms 35, verse 11. False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not.
Yeah, come. They laid to my charge things I knew not. Go to Sirach 51 and 2 from there.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 51 and verse 2. When everybody have it, say Khan. Sirach, chapter 51 verse 2. For thou art my defender and helper, and hast preserved my body from destruction and from the snare of the slanderous tongue.
See that? But the Most High can deliver us from the slanderous tongue. He can also deliver us. People, oh, that's BS, man. There ain't nobody listening. His brother just in his feelings, his sister in her feelings. They lying. Ain't nobody listening to that. The Most High can deliver you from that slanderous tongue, but it's a slippery slope. Right? Read on.
And from the lips that forge lies, and has been my helper against my adversaries.
See that? So the Lord can help you out of all that. When you're moving in the spirit and you're trying to walk upright, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. All right, but that slanderous tongue is dangerous. But if the Most High deliver you from that, then that means he's working with you. Because you better be thankful as hell, as our old 1 West elders would say. God?
God.
1 Timothy 3. 1 Timothy 3 start at 10.
God. It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 10. And let these also first be proved, then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless. Even so must their wives be graves.
Salaki, read it again.
Khan. And let these also first be proved, then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless.
Right. We got me and Elder Tarah, we got Shabbat up as a deacon. So we got to make sure deacon is blameless. There's no charge on him. You know, so we're not going to sit back and just say, yeah, the brother did that, and we just going, whatever. But we also not just going to believe anything. It's not to no respect to persons or whatever, but we give credit where credit is due. Shabbat was a pivotal part of the building of what I call the new HOI today. Him and all the brothers that put in their work from the beginning. But I was coming out of with a past group of brothers, and the camp was very small. We still a small camp, but Shawapar, another brother by the name of Shalak Gabar, brother by the name of Yaiquab, which the incident happened with, Tarai was, of course, Elder Tarai was still there, Sabal, another brother by the name of Aharon. It was only a few of us at the time. And we built HOI back up. I had to do some self-examination. I went through my trials and tribulations. You know, I had to sit down and reevaluate myself and get my mind right. And I said, I'm gonna come back stronger. And there was a brother that was only in the truth for 6 months. And the brother said, I'm gonna pray for you. And he said, I don't think the Most High is finished with you, brother. I think you got more work to do. Because I was being critical of myself. And that's what you do. We're supposed to do that every day, self-examination. And I listened to that and I prayed on it and I endured. And I said, let me come back and try to be stronger. But all the brothers, man, that was there from the foundation of certain things, brothers that have proven themselves, we can't just believe anything about these brothers. The work speaks for itself. There's got to be a diligent inquiry. And if we find it's unsubstantiated, then we cannot just run with that. Just because you said it or you feel that way. Just likewise, we can't have respect of persons. Yo, we dug into this issue. We found some stuff that's off, man. We're going to have to sit you down. We're going to have to, rearrange some things, whatever the senior men and elders come up with as a form of, resolution. Because that's what counseling issues is really about. You want to find a way to fix the issue. It's not even really about getting somebody in trouble. It's not about condemning somebody, throwing somebody back out to the world. Or, nigga, you can get out the camp. It depends on what you do now. Don't get me wrong. But it's about fixing and resolving the issue and helping that person repent through what they did and get them better. And hopefully, if it's not that bad, we can restore them back to the body. But if that's not the case, that's not the case. We found no evidence of that. What we don't know, we don't know. If something come out 3 years from now, you can't hold me accountable for that now and say, well, the elder swept it under the rug. And I don't find out till 3 years later, whether it's this situation or any situation. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking. Which that's BS, because when you look into things deeply, more likely than not, you're gonna find everything, and ain't nothing gonna come up later on that you didn't know about. Because you looked into it in the beginning. And that's with everything. You should even apply that to your everyday life. You're going to apply for a new job, look into what that job entails. What is the job description? What is expected of you? Don't get on a job and feel like you only got to clean tables. And no, you're responsible for the whole cafeteria. You got to sweep, mop, make sure the garbage, make sure the counters are wiped down. You get to the job expecting, all I got to do is wipe the table down. No. Dig deep into find out what's going on, what's expected of you. You can apply that to everyday life. Read on.
Verse 11. Even so must their wives be grave, not slanderers.
Not what?
Not slanderers.
It said your wife. And not just a deacon, any brother that wants to be a servant of the Most High, regardless of what position. If you want to be a servant and eventually elevate to a teacher, your wives can't be a damn slanderer. Get your house in order. You can't have your wife. You want to be any man of any significance, whether, I don't give a damn what camp it is. You want to be a servant of the Most High? I don't care what camp. We got 10,000 instructors in your house. Just look on YouTube. There's a camp popping up every damn day. I don't care what camp. We're the New Jerusalem soldiers of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, and the angels, sons of Zion, whatever. Shout out to any camp out there called Sons of Zion. I know there's a camp out there. But anyway, you got 8 damn letters to the name of your camp. It don't matter. Your wife can't be a damn slanderer. Read it again, King, verse 11.
Con. Even so must their wives be grave, not slanderers, sober, faithful in all things.
There you go. Not just a deacon, any man from a soldier, a member, up to the highest ranking elder that want to be in this army, this spiritual army that's going to get physical. You can't have your wife being a slanderer. Before you even think about becoming that deacon or moving up in the spirit or moving up in the protocol or the ranks or whatever, go tell that woman to shut her damn mouth. And that goes for any woman. Any woman. Yo, babe, you talking a little bit too much. You out there. Yo, slow down. Come back. Come sit down somewhere. That's what a real man gonna do. And if she don't obey you and respect you, then you got to separate from her and tell her, I'm not dealing with you until you get yourself in order. I'm separating for you until you learn how to get in order. And if need be, you might have to go the other route, but that's the last resort. That's the last resort. You want to fix things before you have to go to the last resort. But look, you too rebellious, you too out of order. This household is I'm never going to be able to serve the Most High properly with, come on. So these scriptures don't lie. You can't be a slanderer. Your wives can't be slanderers. Your children, your body. I'm not letting none of you brothers and sisters in the body of HOI be slanderers. If I hear about it, I'm stepping to you. If you're in another city, I'm telling the captains and the senior men, yo, go deal with that brother, deal with that sister. They're out here slandering people. Get that in order. Tell them they got to stop doing that. Or they're going to sit their ass down somewhere. And if you get rebellious and proud and disrespectful, you can get your ass up out of HOI. We're not starving for numbers. You're going to be right here or your ass going to be wrong somewhere else. Okay?
Done.
Done.
All right. So
Done.
go to Titus 2 and 3.
It's the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. When everybody have it, say Khan.
Con.
Khan. The aged woman, Khan. The aged woman, likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness. Not
Salakia.
Khan.
No folly. Shout out to my sister Isla. I'm tired of these old arse. Nah, no folly, no folly, no folly. It's sad we even got to make posts like that. It's sad. We shouldn't even have to do that. That's no good. We not on that time. There shouldn't be nobody that we gotta say that about. 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. Act like it. Read it again, King.
Khan. Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged woman, likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
I like to watch movies from like the early 1900s, maybe even the mid 1900s, where all the women had dresses on. They had their hair done nice. They had their little pretty hats on. There's, oh, how you doing? Good afternoon. They were so dainty and feminine and lovely. You didn't see no pants back then. You didn't see them up in a man's face. It did happen. You know, you had the hustlers and the street people and all that. It happened, but as time went on, our women went from submissive women that you never even seen in a pair of pants to a damn Glorilla, a sexy red. And now this new wave on the internet where and I don't even like to go there, but these entitled women, like you get what's that guy that is a Hamite? He does the gold digging pranks. And the 90% of the women, the first thing they say to him, oh, you got this nice car, you're gonna spend a bag on me. And he's like, well, what do you have to offer? Just because I got money, me being with you shouldn't be based upon what I can do for you, or you want me to spend all my money on you. Now, if a husband is going to get a wife and he wants to provide, pay for everything, whatever, that's his prerogative. All right, whatever financial situation is between a man and a woman in their household, that's their business. All right, if a brother want to do that, fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like these brothers, even a lot of these brothers with money, they're saying these women, they just got a sense of entitlement. As soon as I meet them, like they just entitled to my money. You a damn bum. What do you do? What do you do for a living? Before you met me, how did you survive? Now you meet me, I'm supposed to just pay all your bills. It's like a whore. It's like a trick. Instead of saying, well, okay, I want a righteous husband that one day will provide for me and be there for me. And hell, if he paid for everything and makes sure I'm good, that's fine. That's a hell of a man. Nothing wrong with that. But there's just this entitlement. And now these aged women, they all out of order. Let's get it back in order. The aged women supposed to be an example down to the younger women. And the younger women supposed to be an example down to the babies, to the little girls. And the little girls down to the infants and the minors and the babies. That should be the order. Everybody should be an example down the food chain. But now, you might be 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, and you worried about something on social media more than your personal life being in order. You worried about causing confusion and getting a whole, yeah, it's called London's Way. Brother London, he's a Hamite, he's a Nigerian, but he does those gold digging videos. And it's just for edification to see how the dynamic of relationships are in this day and age. But he got to spend a bag on me. What happened to, I want my man to be a man of God. I want him to be a protector. I want him to love me. I want him to pray with me. I want him to love my children, love our children. Yes, I want him to be a provider. I want him to be a protector. What happened to all that? He got to spend a bag on me. So no, and please, 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 sisters, we're not always bashing the women, so don't let that narrative go out there. If you carefully listen to HOI, we get on the men too. And that's another thing. We don't teach men to live off of women. I don't know where the hell that stupidity came from. If whatever your household dynamic is, if a wife happen to make more than a husband, that's fine. If they ain't got a problem with it, then mind your damn business. You shouldn't have a problem with it. We teach in HRI, we teach every able-bodied brother to get out there and make some kind of living for yourself, whether it's a job, a business. If your health is bad, go out there. If you got to get government assistance, ain't no shame in that. Your body's jacked up, you can't work. That's what it's there for. Anybody that judge you is evil as hell themselves. But we don't whatever that stupid ass narrative that was put out there. Now, like I said, whatever dynamic, whatever financial dynamic is in a brother or sister household, that's their personal business. That's between them. If it works for them, it's fine. If they like it, I love it. If a woman happens to make more than her husband, that's fine. That don't mean that he's living off of her. She just make more than him. They work together. Nothing wrong with that. If the husband have it to where he provide everything, there's nothing wrong with that either. That's good. That's traditional and technically how it should be. But you know how many couples I talk to, I counsel, and they say, Elder, one income can't cut it. With our children and these bills, my husband don't make enough to hold everything down. We got to work together. And there's nothing wrong with that. Mind your damn business on that couple's dynamic in their household. If they're not sinning and nothing's being done out of order, and he's not some lazy nigga sitting up eating damn Captain Crunch and playing video games like Biggie Smalls in that video, if that man getting out there doing what he can do, that ain't none of your damn business. Mind your damn business. And don't lie and say that's what we teach in HOI, to live off of women. That's a damn lie. Let's stop that now. We teach brothers, get out there, get off your ass and do something for yourself to make some kind of income. If your wife make more than you, then that's your dynamic. Or if you're a sister, you say, I want my husband to make more than me and be the sole provider or the better provider, then fine. Then you wait till you meet that husband that have that capacity. But if a brother and sister court and they meet, they talk, and they discuss finances and they agree, okay, this is how it is. And if we get married, this how our financial setup going to be. Mind your damn business. That's none of your business what agreement they got in their household. Yeah, be a Benjamite. Have 4 jobs. Mine. But we teach every brother, at least as a man, go out there and make your own money. Your wife might make more than you. That's how it is a lot of times in this system with the sisters. Sisters take advantage. They give you out a better position sometimes, not all the time. And that's not an excuse for a man to just sit around and say the woman got everything. No, we don't teach that in HOI. That's a damn lie. So if brothers are doing that and we find out about it, we're going to deal with those brothers. Brother, you got to get up and try to do something. You got to get up and try to do something, brother. You can't just sit around. We don't tolerate that in HOI. Now, if you're going out there looking and nothing's coming through for you, that's a different story. But get your ass up as a man and get out there and do something. You don't want to work for Esau, set you up a business. Business, become a partner with somebody. Get some kind of legitimate hustle, something. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do to get yourself together. So, you know, I don't want to dwell on that, but just to dispel all these narratives out there. And if any of that is going on, you know what? You sit down as husband and wife, or if you're courting or whatever the case may be, and you have an adult discussion about it. And you don't put people down. I recently counseled a couple.
You know every fucking blues line I know.
Somebody put y'all phones on mute, and y'all having a whole conversation while the class is going on. I don't know where y'all focus is at. And please, I hope you're not talking crap about the class. All right, so with that being said, I was counseling a couple, not too long ago, and the brother said, Elder, I work hard, I work 10 hours a day, I pay all the bills, everything is taken care of, my wife don't have to want for nothing, and all I want her to do is stay home, take care of the children, cook, make sure the house is in order. And the wife was like, well, what that mean? Something to that effect. And I said, sis, you shouldn't have that kind of attitude. I said, if what the brother's saying is true, then you just being lazy. But I said, you know how many women would love for their husband to go out there and be the sole provider? But a lot of couples I counsel, they're like, Elder, we got too many bills and too many children. We both got to work. And they don't have no problem with it. The husband don't put the wife down, the wife don't put the husband down. Sisters are humble and they be like, you know what? I work to help my husband out. I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. We work together. That's my husband. That's my Lord. I still respect him and honor him. He's not a millionaire. He's not paying every bill, but I still respect and honor and love that man because he does what he can do. And we work together. They're not these new age women. You got a bag for me? So I say all that to say, whatever a couple's dynamic is, that's their business. If it works for them, if there's no sin involved, if there's no abuse, if there's nothing negative happening, then that's none of your damn business. Then you ain't got nothing to do. That's their private agreement in their own household. Nobody give a damn about your opinion. All right, read on.
The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things.
And that's another thing, man. Be teachers of good things. Let more positive things come out of your mouth than negative. All right, read on.
That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
That's what your focus should be on. Teaching the younger women to love their husbands, be obedient to their husbands, love their children. Don't worry about the hell you care about what's going on social media. That's why a lot of Israel, some of the greatest, not to compare levels in Israel, but some of the greatest brothers and sisters I know in the nation, they're not on social media. Not to say everybody on so there's plenty of brothers and sisters on social media that are great brothers and sisters. But a lot of them, they said, I can't do the drama. I can't do the drama, Elder. I can't do it. I gotta make sure my husband got a meal when he come home. I gotta make sure my children's diaper is changed. I gotta make sure I got a good rapport with my sisters. I gotta make sure, you know, my skirts and dresses are fringed up for Shabbat class, for feast days. I don't have time for Clubhouse and social media drama. I'm living real life. I got motion going on. Life is lifing. I don't have time to make a group chat to gossip and slander and cause confusion and negativity. I got a life in Yahushua to live. I'm 40, 50 years old. I'm a grown-ass elder man or woman. I'm doing grown people stuff. Read.
Read it on. To be discreet, chastity, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed.
Because what happens when people see that, you know, gainsaying or not, the first thing they want to say is, isn't that sister supposed to be one of them Hebrew Israelites? Isn't that brother supposed to be one of them Hebrew Israelites? That's how they conduct themselves. And we got reports about people's behavior on Clubhouse many times. And what did Elder do? Nah, don't kick him out the body. Sit them down for a while. Let them think about it. Let them come back and repent. Let them get themselves together. Yo, this how the Israelites conduct themselves? This how the Israelite women, they argue with men all over social media? This how they, this how people, nah, it's not gossip. This stuff is being told. How you gossiping about something being told to you? I'm like, all right, I'll look into it. What's going on? No, the people are mad because they just be getting corrected up there and da-da-da-da-da. No. All right. Yo, bruh, this brother part of your organization? This sister part of your organization? Yo, why they on? Yo, here's the Clubhouse playback of how they was conducting themselves. Whoa, I can't defend that. You drunk, irate, cursing, I can't defend that. But still, showing love, patience, long-suffering, dedication, loyalty, no. You know, nah, you know what? I got love for my family. Give them a pass. Let them get it together. Give them a pass. Bring them back. I don't want to see them go. I got love for them. But then you get turned on. Obedient to their own husbands, that the word of Yahweh be not blasphemed. To be discreet, chaste keepers at home. And a real woman of the Most High, that's what her focus is at. Her focus is on being a keeper at home. And that's what the Bible says. You got a problem with it? Don't get mad at Elder Zabach. Take it up with the Most High through Apostle Paul. All right. Psalms 101, verse 5.
The book of Psalms, chapter 101 and verse 5. When everybody have it, say Khan. Psalms chapter 101 and verse 5. Whoso privily slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off.
What the Lord say?
Whoso privily slandereth his neighbor.
And that's another thing, Salakia. People will start the slander quietly. They'll tell it to somebody, knowing that person is messy, and they always like drama and confusion, and they gonna throw it. They know all I gotta do is tell this person. I know how they roll. They can't hold water. All I gotta do is tell them, they're gonna tell everybody. They're gonna blow it up. Because you really want it to spread, but you don't want to look like the bad guy or girl. All I gotta do is tell him, tell her. I know they gonna blow it up. You see that? You privily slander your neighbor. You think that the Most High Yahweh was trying, the angels don't see you? You started that damn rumor quietly, knowing if you tell a couple of damn big mouths, like Houdini said, if you tell a couple of big mouths, they're gonna spread it all over. Now, you're publicly slandering that person privately, though. But you're the one that initially spread that rumor, and that slander, and that lie, and that whisper, and that talebearing and backbiting. So come on, Israel, let's stop the madness. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Let's do the work and get it. Let's get down to business, man. Stop all this damn folly. Right, read on.
God, whoso privily slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that hath a high look and a proud heart will I suffer.
It will not I suffer. See that? The Lord said he's going to remove you. He's not going to suffer you. He's not going to allow you to get away with moving like this. You're going to be dealt with. And all of us, if I lie or slander today or tomorrow, the Most High going to deal with me. I ain't above these scriptures because I'm bringing them out because I'm the elder. Hell no. I'm held to a higher standard. That's why I'm so hard on myself. Nah, elder, nah, man, I don't think I'm doing as much as I should. Oh, I gotta move better. I gotta get better. I gotta get right. And that's how we should all be. Examine ourselves, right? Be your biggest own critic. Don't be afraid. Even if people tell you, nah, you're being a little bit too hard on yourself, man. You all right? Nah, I need that so I can stay on point. All right, so people can privily slander you too, man. They can start some ish in private. Be a little damn discreet demon. Meanwhile, they got confusion out there now, and they over here hiding their hands somewhere. They threw the rock broke all this glass, made this big noise, glass all over the place. People cutting their feet on the glass, and they sitting there just chilling. And they the ones that threw the damn boulder and the rock. So they'll slander you privily too, right? Let me see what I want. Revelation. We're gonna end it there because it's getting late. We're gonna end it here, yeah. There's more, there's always more, but we're gonna end it here. Revelation 21:7.
God. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 21, and verse 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But the fearful, and the unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and the idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
There you go. Liars. One of the synonyms to slander is liar or lie. All right, so all liars gonna have a part in the lake that burn with fire and brimstone. Okay?
Con.
Elder.
So that's it on that. That's quite a few precepts on slandering, lying, bearing false witness. Okay, daughter pulled out one. Go to
I see it.
Matthew 12.
Con.
Matthew 12:36.
Precept upon precept.
God.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 12, and verse 30. Slakia. Matthew 12 and verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
I mean,
drop the mic.
That's it. Right? Daughter finished us off with a head chopper.
Con.
God. She learned from the best. Nah. No folly, no folly. All right, read it again.
Con. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
There you go. That's it, man. That's it. That's it right there in a nutshell. Con? So yeah, I mean that scripture speaks for itself. You know, we're gonna we gotta be mindful, and you know, just when y'all hear stuff HOI, come to us, talk to us about it. Don't just believe anything you hear. Some of y'all might know certain things because you're in the body, or you might be privy to certain things. But even then, if you hear, you hear. Let's not be going along with BS, and with the body you're a part of. Don't go along with stuff against, I mean, the brothers and sisters that you're laboring with. That's all. Again, I will say it 500 million times. Be a grown man, be a grown woman, do whatever you're going to do. But there's a line that should be drawn with every situation. All right? So, again, I don't hate anybody. This is not personal. This is not, no shot, no slight, no. I'm just going with whatever went down and just clearing things up. Really just clearing things up and how slander and lies work. And if you're going to bring any accusation, number one, let it be sincere. That's another thing. If you're going to say a brother or sister are guilty of something, are you trying to help them? Are you bringing this out to help them? Or you just want to make them look bad? You want to expose them? You want to put them down? You want to see something bad happen to them? You want to see them removed? Are you really trying to help this person? That's what we should be doing. And we got to go on a whole nother level. When we hear evil and sin about somebody, the first thing we should do is, how can we fix this brother or sister? They made a mistake. They went off. They sinned. Even if they got a continual problem with doing something, we might have to get them some tough love and be like, yo, you got to sit all the way to hell down till you get it right. You keep getting dealt with the same situation. We gotta show you tougher love. But the ultimate goal should be to fix that brother or sister. Otherwise, we don't love each other as a nation, and we're wasting our goddamn time. But if we serious, when you heard that you was an Israelite and you took heed to that calling, and you came into this thing and you saw that the Most High wanted to call you home, your spirit from then on should be, how now the Most High help me fix myself and help me fix my nation. If not, you're wasting your damn time. The Most High Yahweh Shah don't need you here because you know some scriptures. The Lord don't need you here because you got a nice garment. The Lord don't need you here because you're a pretty woman and you wear the prettiest fringes. The Lord don't need you here because you know all the breakdowns and you can go on YouTube and debate every scholar. That's all fine and dandy. We actually need each other because the Lord don't need a damn thing from us at the end of the day. The Most High said, if I was hungry, I wouldn't tell you. We need each other, and we need to get ourselves right in his sight. What did Luke chapter 1 say? To make ready a people prepared for the Lord. We got to get ourselves right and get ready for the Most High's return. And try to make sure we keeping each other on point. If you're not in this nation for that, you are wasting your damn time. And I yield on that. Woe to the slanderous tongue by Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
Come here, Shabbat.
All praise.
Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Kwam Yasharam.
God,